Kendall with the Farmer Johnson YouTube channel. Today we are going to be taking delivery of a Fendt Ideal T8 combine. I am super excited for this machine to be dropped off because it's something I have not been around at all. I don't really know anything about this machine other than I heard it doesn't have a steering wheel. Before we get a run to combine though, there is a couple things we need to get done. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Sunday morning here, we're heading to the field. And we ran till 1:30 last night. Got pretty daggone tough. Today we got to, when we get to the field, the combines need blowed off, the air filters need blown out. I need my windows washed, and then we got a fried bologna and egg sandwich. Let's get it. I bring the fuel and fill up the combines, and Brandon blows off the combines. I don't want to tell him, but that's an awful deal for him. Terrible deal, but I am not complaining. On the Tonka truck. Boom. If we get a rain day, I might do some hardcore investigation and try to figure out what's drawing the battery dead on my air compressor. But at the same time, I might just put a battery disconnect switch on there. So that would be easy. That would be a lot easier than figuring out what's wrong with it. Come on. And we're running. We're running. We're doing it. We're doing it. We got everything done this morning, and I just started in here, so it's happening. We're gonna send some big jags, baby! Woo! We got one cart right now. Liberty went to church today. I told her we'd be good until she got out of church. So Josh is running here. We got one cart. So we gotta make every cart load count. We can't be sending half loads, and I hit the slip clutches too late. Slow down, slow down. Slow down. Slow down! Slow down! Okay, never mind. I mean, that's stacked up there pretty good. That's a big jag, especially for soybeans. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Nothing but big loads. Come on. Come on. We got the bend slip, the bend cross auger clutches doing some work. We just keep kicking them on and off, hoping I hit the right button. Big jags, nothing but big jags. Hit that again. We got chicken and mashed potatoes. People just don't understand how hard it is being a farmer. Like, I gotta sit in this air-conditioned cab all day long. Yesterday, my Bluetooth radio wasn't working, and I forgot my phone charger, so like I couldn't even watch TikTok. And then like today, all I have for lunch is like chicken and mashed potatoes, and 2 muffins, and some peanuts, and some peanut butter pretzels, 2 small bags of chips, an apple, an orange, a pack of gummies, some flavored pretzels, Cheetos, and that's literally it. That's all I have for all day long. Like, that's it. So like, it's hard work being out here. It's hard work doing this, and most people just don't understand it. I'm sorry you don't work as hard as I do. I feel like I got something going on here, and I don't know what I got going. Oh. Okay, we were pushing some dirt. My sickle is plugged, and I don't know why. That would do it right there. Didn't break a knife. Took some life off of it, that's for sure. But the sickle is getting pretty shot. I'll be changing it here in a couple days. It's not doing the best job in tough cutting, like at night and stuff. I have to run the tilt really far forward to get it to cut it off right. I don't know where I picked this dog up at. Calling it a night here. We finished up at, we didn't finish. We're finishing the night, ending our day of running here at Dad's house. We made it to Dad's house, so we went all the way from the grain lake. It's a little over a mile away from here. Made it all the way over here. Cody's rolling out of the field. He's gonna dump. I used to leave the carts full at night, but I've recently been liking a lot more leaving them empty. It leaves my truckers a little bit more of a buffer and a break in the morning time if they got to move elevators or stuff like that. They're not trying to rush out here and empty our grain carts, so we can get started cutting. Most of the time, if I leave the grain carts empty, I can start cutting around an hour and a half or so before the semis need to be out here. So I've been liking doing that this year. I like it a lot. Morning! How's it going? Headed to the field. I gotta stop, fill up the fuel tank on the truck like normal, like usual, like always, because, you know, we use a lot of fuel a day. I don't know how much our combines use a day, but it's like 300 a piece or something like that. This tank on the back of the truck, 750 gallons, so we pretty much use dang near the whole tank every single day. We've got a lot of beans cut the past couple days. A whole lot. We've been busy. We're gonna try to keep that motion going and keep knocking out a lot of acres. This is turning into an awful day to cut beans. What the heck? What even is this? Unreal. It's fairly simple to slide a new sickle in the head. It'll probably be easier if I actually lock the wings up so it's not flexing so hard. Alright. Now you can see the head's like laying dead nuts flat. It's not got that big old flex in it, so I forgot about this. I'm really excited about it. When I went to order sickle sections, we were rebuilding these. They were like, do you want the extra coarse ones? And I was like, I didn't know there was such a thing. Sure, give me a box of them. So I put a box on here and we're gonna try some of them out. I really don't like know really what the difference is. Like, I understand these are a lot more coarse than these, but I don't know if they last longer. I don't know if they'll do a better job, a worse job, or what. I have no idea. Nasty. I'm gonna say that is gonna play a major role into the visibility at night. It's about 1 o'clock now. We've been running since about, I think, right around 11:30 or 12, somewhere in there. Definitely a late start today. We had some sprinkles today, this morning, and whatnot. It was a heavy dew on top of a little bit of sprinkles this morning, and then there was no sun. So late start. We're running now. It's cutting good. They really didn't pick up that much moisture. We're just talking like, I think they were like 11% or something like that, which is a little bit wetter than what they were, but like not even hardly a full point wetter. So it's going good. My service, the engine oil, they'll just come on. I need to service the combine probably tomorrow morning. At least change the engine oil. So I did not say anything about this because I was starting to wonder if this was even going to show up, because I was told last Monday it was going to be here, and it hasn't showed up. It's been a week, and it hasn't showed up. It just now showed up to the field. I am so excited about this. So my combine would be considered a Class 9 combine. It's running a 50-foot head. This machine, this Fendt, would be considered a Class 8 combine, and it's got a 45-foot head on it. About an hour-long training course, and worked on it. Look at this. No steering wheel. Absolutely none. You got a joystick right here that turns you back and forth. Watch out. Watch out, Brian Brown. I'm coming for you. You're not the only one that runs different equipment. Look at me. I feel like Batman running this thing because it's black. But this is how you turn. Instead of a steering wheel, this is how you turn. This is still like your hydrostat. It's a little bit different than your red combines. You got your feeder house on, rotor on, mud hogs on. That's your parking brake. A bunch of buttons that I somewhat know what some of them do. A screen I really don't know how to work. Another screen that just shows you some stuff. This is your real speed. This is your height on your head, which this thing's buried right now. I would think it would come up. I'm still figuring it out. This is very neat though. So cool. No steering wheel. Watch out, here I'm coming. It's starting to sprinkle here. I'm hoping it don't get wet on us. I'm wanting to run this machine. I think we only got it for today, so I would like to run it. I've had people hopping in and out non-stop with me. So I haven't, and the GPS isn't it. That's not good. We were not connected to GPS, so we were just randomly driving across the field. Now we're connected to GPS. Anyways, I had a lot of people hopping in and out with me. This machine is super cool. Number one, off the rip, it turns like, it's awful. Its turning radius is terrible. Like 2 passes on the end, you can barely make it. The turn radius is absolutely garbage. Like even mashing on a brake pedal, like you struggle to get out and back in on your pass straight. It's garbage turn radius. The grain tank on this thing is massive, like huge, overall, the job it does in the grain tank is really good. The job spreading the residue, cutting the beans, everything is top notch. I am running a 45-foot Macdon draper on this thing right now. And this is a Class 8 combine. Honestly, I feel like I'm running right with the red combines. Granted, they're running 50-foot heads, and they're a Class 9 combine. But for the most part, it seems like I'm hanging with them. I am pushing this thing for all it's worth, though. to hang with them, but this thing unloads 6 bushel per second. So it unloads fast. I am still not fluent enough with this whole joystick that I like it unloading that fast. Like, it unloads fast. Really fast. But we are getting better. We are figuring it out. Okay? It's got these gates in the bin that you can control how fast it does unload. So right here on the screen, these 4 dots, that's basically telling you how far you got the gate open and how fast it's gonna unload. I'm not fluent with the whole thing, so I don't like it unloading so fast. So I've been running it kind of slow. So to put the auger out, you like scroll this thing, you like roll it over, and then your auger starts going out. I don't know how I like that. I'm not, we gotta turn here. I don't know how I like that. It's kind of goofy, scrolling the thing over, and then when you go to actually unload, you push that button in. It's just, everything's different in here than I'm used to, and I'm not used to it yet, so I'm kind of nitpicking. We did it. Pretty cool combine overall. I liked running it. I'm hoping they're calling for a bunch of rain. I'm hoping they don't take it, because I didn't really even hardly get used to this thing. I just barely run it. I barely screwed around with it. It's a very cool machine though. And just like that, we're rained out for a couple days for sure. Definitely rained out. I think this morning when I left the house, we had an inch of rain, and it has done nothing but rain all day. So I would say at this point in time, we've got a significant amount more than 1 inch of rain. We were running here last night when we got rained out. It looks like a pretty serious setup, because we got over here, we got the 2 red combines and the Fendt T8. And then on this side, we got the grain carts, the Fendt, I don't know what number it is. I haven't even went and sat in that tractor. We might do that real fast here. That Fendt combine looks pretty sick. I haven't even sat in this tractor yet. Oh my! Hey, it's sticky out here. Gonna be a couple decent drying days before we're running here. Dag on, son. This is a Fendt 1050. I have not got the run through on this thing whatsoever, but we are gonna fire it up here and see what it's all about. Okay, I figured out how to get it started. That's pretty cool. I like this. That's, 3 screens, buddy. If I'm being honest, I don't even know how to put this thing in gear. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing that out there for you. I got no idea what I'm doing here. Absolutely none. I am making it up as I go. No idea what I'm doing. No idea. Okay, found a windshield wiper. I don't want that on. Oh, we got the back one on too. I'm just looking for the parking brake at this point in time. Okay, we got the parking brake off. There's all kinds of buttons on here. Oh. All right, we're backing up. So I'm wondering. Okay, there's neutral. Okay. I ran over here to Dad's house because I need to move the header carts in case we get a load of propane in. Backup camera is 10 out of 10. I just looked over at the header cart that they brought with that mat on the Fendt, and it's a ball. Like a ball receiver. Not a hitch pin. That is dumb. I do not like that. Stupid. Whatever brand header cart that is, junk. What the heck? Yeah, that's like a 2 5/16 ball in that thing. I do not like that. Junk. That has got to be the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. Not a fan of that at all. Like, not even a little bit. This is the dumbest hitch I've ever seen on a header cart wagon. The end doesn't pull out, it pushes in. That is retarded. That thing's a hunk of junk. I just want to move them out of the way so they're not in the way. And this thing is the hardest piece of junk to hook up. What the heck? So now that I got it hooked up, I had to use I had to push it in, and when I pull forward, it's gonna lock then. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Absolutely junk. Combine's cool. Head is sick, because, I mean, it's just a macked on head, but the header cart wagon is junk. I don't like the header cart wagon at all. Unreal. Got the header cart wagons moved. I'm gonna run over to Papa's. I think some of them are over there working on the dryer. I think they were having trouble with the dryer and it wouldn't run, and we were waiting for someone to come look at it, and the wet bin was full, so they couldn't shell, so they had to shut down early yesterday. I don't know all the ins and outs. I was just told to head over to the dryer. We're working on it. There is dude, that T8 looks pretty cool. I used to think they looked lame, but now seeing it out in the field here in person, that looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm die-hard Fendt, and I would like a Fendt combine over the red combine, but it is pretty neat. But that tractor there is sick. Look at that. All slammed on the ground and everything. Oh, that's cool. Super cool. The lines in this field go completely square with the road, but we planted at an angle this way, and we harvested at an angle like that. I think that looks really sick. I think it just looks super satisfying overall. I like it. So I don't know what's going on with all the patterns on this bin foundation, but I do know there's going to be a belly trough here. I guess those are for fans, aren't they? Yeah, that makes sense. That's for fans. These weird patterns, but yeah, this is it. It's this big. It seems like it's really high off the ground, but yeah, there she is. That's about all I know about it. Dust collector's hard at work here in the silage wagon. Looks like they freshly dumped it. That collects all your fines and the bees wings. A lot of people say that that's extra weight. What are you doing? If you're not getting docked for it at town, that's extra weight. Why are you getting rid of it? Your bees wings will plug up like your drags and pipes on the leg. We fought that for years. It's just easier if you get the fines out of the way. Yeah. So This is the first year for the dust collector. It's hard at work. It runs over here, attaches onto the leg, right up there, and then it sucks out. I have the dry leg and wet legs running, it's sucking out, and then pipes on the side, pulling it over there and dumping it in. We are back, baby. We were on a temporary rain delay, and we're back. We're back. Yesterday we went out and we cut a partial load to test how wet the beans still were. It's been three-ish days since we got a big rain. We got like 2 inches. It's been like 3 or 4 days since then. Anyways, we went out, tested a load yesterday. It was 14.2. So we went ahead and started cutting. We still have the Fendt Ideal combine that rolled up the other day. I was running it, and then Cody was running Brandon's combine, and Kyle was running my combine, and then Brandon was shelling corn with the corn guys. So there was a lot of stuff going on. We didn't actually have anyone running any of our semis, which was cool. It worked out. We were able to get it done. Luckily, the bin we're dumping in is at the same location as where we're cutting at, so very easy to get the trucks dumped. And then by ourselves, we're getting, just on average, some days was more, some days were less, just depending how late we can cut. I would say on average we were getting about 300 acres a day, not a piece, but total. So he would get around 150, I would get around 150. 150 plus 150, 300. Quick math in my head. But I would like to have a full day of running the Fendt Ideal combine along with the 2 red combines and see how much we get done. Both days that I have ran the Fendt Ideal combine have not been full days. The day it showed up, I only got to run it for like 3 hours before we got rained out, and then yesterday I ran it. We started at like 3 p.m. and we ran till like 1 a.m. So not the best cutting conditions or time. So I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know when they're coming back to get it, I guess. If they're coming to get it today and taking it from us today, I guess I will not get much cut with it today. But if they don't come and get it today, I plan on running it all day today. I was a lot of todays, so today. Oh yeah. The little old Fendt tractor did not make the lineup just because we didn't use it yesterday. The ground is still very wet. Very easy to track up, and that little tired grain cart would just absolutely gut fields. And it doesn't have a scale on it, so hard to keep track of weights when it doesn't have a scale that is hooked up. That's the only reason we haven't used it. But other than that, I mean, we have used it. That's the only reason we are not currently using it. Other than that, it's a pretty sick rig. Probably have to go get more fuel before I can even fill this one up with fuel. And I don't really know how to open this. I guess just like that. Let's... the heck? What in tarnation? How do you check the engine oil? Yeah, but we're still above the ad line. See, they got the grippy tape so you don't slip and fall, but you're also not supposed to stand on it. This is a massive grain tank. Are these the sensors? I think so. He told me You could go like way up to here. He told me once that reaches the full
position, you could raise it on up.
He said when it reaches the full line, you better stop immediately because it's about to run over. So I was going to get the stick that I picked up. This thing just
Yeah, God.